What's up, cave dwellers? Welcome to my crib. Cave. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. But first, before we go upstairs, I think there's something important to show, and that is my mom's office. She's just as much of a nerd as the rest of us. And you can see here, she loves Pops and other stuff. Predator. We have ourselves some Sideshow helmets up here. The skull. This is Prometheus. This is the helmet from the... What's the guy's name? The space jockey. I don't remember his name. We have ourselves an alien head, number 182 out of 500. Super cool. She loves Pops. Predator, Aliens are favorite movies. It's crazy in here. This is my mom's office. So now we can go on and actually see the cave. And I took over this segment of said cave because I'm a little more talkative than Gabe is. If you don't know that from watching the show, I don't want to forget anything. There's so much cool stuff up here. So let's come on. Let's go. Let's go for a tour. For ourselves some posters here. Before we go any further up, we have ourselves AF-15 with Stan Lee's autograph right here. Really cool piece. Very big. Huge piece here. We have ourselves a Christopher Reeves Superman authentic autograph and a really nice frame and matting there. Have some original art. Have Assassin's Creed, and that's Jason. Yeah, I'm not a horror fan. You guys know that. Just some neat stuff here Gabe's collected over the years. Come on up here, Mr. Chris. If we look on this side first, we have ourselves a bunch of posters going all the way down the room, and in between each row, we have ourselves some original art, which are comic covers, art covers. They're blanks that have been done. We have ourselves Drill Pull over here playing Galaga. And let's go on here. So first we have ourselves another Stan Lee. I actually have one of these in my room, my office, just like this one. I think we picked them up around the same time. Some really cool original art here. We have an Ashley Harp Lego Batman. Was that Tom Hodges, I believe? Seth Groves here. That piece there, Seth Groves. Let's see. We got some more Tom Hodges down here. I don't know this. Bishop Stevens, I didn't know his name. Gabe's met so many people, if you can't tell, going to cons. We have with the shadow. I don't know what that looks like, a giant magazine cover.
It's Jason number 7.
Jason number 7. Which one? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you had so much Tom Hodges, man. Tom Hodges, yeah, is what the original art that we started with.
He did cool, smaller.
Come on, watch it. Before we move on so much, we have several statues here. I don't know which ones are. Yeah, these are quarter-size statues here. Are they all XM Studios?
No. And XM, and then there's Iron Studios right here.
Wait, here you go. Wait.
Iron Studio is this one's Iron Studio with Batman and Bane, and then you have the Flash. Then you got the 181, which is Wolverine and the Hulk. These are all side shows. These two are side shows, and then you have XM Studio, which is one of the elite statues of Spider-Man, and then you have I believe side show of Spider-Man 2099. And then Venom, and then you have a sideshow of Electro. These are just some of the things that we seen at cons, and we started collecting making the mini comics with some of the Lego figures. We liked those, thought they were really cool. So
well, you made these yourself, right?
We made those ourselves, yeah.
So for anybody out there, if you want to show this one more time, Chris, anybody out there that sees this, they made these themselves. It's like a card box. It's like what do you just
like a 25 count.
Yeah, like a 25 count like normal card box that they stuck a minifigure in there with a card that they cut out themselves to make a little display. So it's really cool. I thought that was neat whenever they made that, and there's so many different ones in there. And we'll keep on going down the row here. We have so many Pops. We'll get there. Yeah, some of these are autographs, and some of these they're all seem to be collector's pieces. I'm not.
This is definitely one of them, and this is one of them here.
He's pointing out to some of the ones that are super collectible.
Jason unmasked from the first one where he had the potato sack on, and then or no, from number 2, and then the Shazam, old Shazam.
Oh, Darth Maul, yeah, autographed by Ray Park. Cool. Awesome. And then you've got, we'll just kind of do this wall here. We got another Ashley Hart piece here, some more Tom Hodges. We got Billy D. You can't forget Billy D from and Anthony Daniels. You can't forget either one of those two. You know, you got
Will Smith.
yeah, but you met those two though. Yeah. See, that's what I said. Gabe's met so many cool people. Anthony C3PO and Gabe wants to say something.
They met God of War. I didn't get to, but they made it out to me. It says, "Be better, boy." It's cool.
Boy. Yeah. And we have autograph. This is what's his name? Michael Keaton, and then you've got these are all of them here. So yeah, okay. So you got Tom Hardy and Christian Bale. That's right. Awesome. And who do we have up here? Who are these autographs here? I don't.
That's them. That's
the Avengers.
That's the Avengers.
Oh, it's just all of them.
Yeah.
All out of them.
Were,
I think it's the original.
Yeah, you got Robert Downey Jr. You got Mark Ruffalo. You got Chris Evans. I got all.
Well, wait, here.
Say that again.
We have all of them, I think, except Samuel L. Jackson on there. Anyway, I think they're all autographed on that.
And you wonder, how does he get all these? I don't know. The world may never actually know. We have Gabe's gaming console. These are all his consoles. You know, PlayStation, Xbox. No Switch. He's not cool enough for a Switch. TV, board games, some more autograph pops down there. Some more Tom Hodges. You got General Grievous. Can't remember the dude's name, but he met Affleck and what's his name? That's terrible. Jason Momoa. That's it. Jason Momoa, and he met Jeff Goldblum.
Which is his favorite.
Yeah, which is Gabe's favorite. It's actually Jeff Goldblum. So.
Then you got
He's cool.
Oh yeah, the new Chewbacca off of Solo. They've met so many people.
And we have a video.
And
Josh Comer.
yeah, Val Kilmer up here.
It was funny when I met Josh. You know, when I met Josh, it was really funny. He grabbed my phone and started making a video for Gabe. And anyway, we'll probably show it too. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I thought that was really cool.
Which is Roadhog from Overwatch, if those of you that do not know. So many different stuff here. This is Deadpool's wife from Deadpool. I don't remember her name.
Steven Universe, Zach Callison.
Oh, yeah. You have Zach Callison from Steven's Universe. And us. This is just a picture of Gabe. You can't really see it very well, but that's him and Zach at the Cartoon Network headquarters, which we have toured, which was really, really cool. The one and only Chuck Norris. And never forget handsome Squidward autographed in person there.
Roger Bumpus.
Is that his name? Roger Bumpus?
That's his name.
Roger Bumpus, handsome Squidward.
That's the perfect name for that part.
I don't know who this one is. Who's this one
That's the guy. He plays Commissioner Gordon.
here? Commissioner Gordon on Gotham. That's right.
He's married to her, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Played, Deadpool.
Tom Hodges. I know his autograph. I know that one.
Tom Hodges was really who he was one of the. Tom Hodges was one of the ones that we just really started collecting his art. We liked it, and anyway, they were small enough, and we just like his art style.
He was collecting a little bit of comics here and there, and this has been several years back. He's collecting a little bit of comics here and there, and then it went to original art. And I know he started with Tom Hodges. He was like, one day he comes in, he's like, look at these cool artworks, or art pieces I got from Tom Hodges. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then it just kept going, and we found more and more and more, and started getting in contact with the artists and whatnot, and it's just grown significantly if you can tell. This piece came from one of our managers. This is a really cool piece here. Ernest, actually. So, yeah, Ernest actually sent that to us. So, I have a couple more things here. Well, obviously, you can't forget these. Gabe has the original arcade machines here, which is not the original, not originals, but our original games. You know, they're arcade machines. They're the one-ups, but really cool. Mortal Kombat, Rampage, and a couple other games. Pac-Man and a couple other games. Star Wars games. You're right in on my face. What are you doing, Gabe? We got Gabe's gaming station here where he VRs everything. I'm sorry, Chris, you're going in circles here.
Yours right here.
Gabe's, yeah, this table's not normally here.
Yeah.
Gabe VR's right here, so we'll swing back around in a minute. But that's Gabe's command center, his gaming station. I put that together for him. He's got some cool pieces here from Borderlands. Could not remember that one. Some original art down there. It looks like another Ashley Hart piece. So
Seth Groves is a print. Right?
yeah, I'll just throw this over. You can go back around that way.
It's like a limited print.
And before we go down this way, show right here behind here, we've got so many poppity pops all the way. He's got an entire wall of pops. Yeah, if you just want to, I guess just squeeze through there and go back that way. Yeah. Oh, I'll go. Here, Gabe, you take this.
Okay. And he goes to my bed. Yeah, this is. These are awesome. And
some of the important pops and some of your favorites on here.
okay, so my favorite one is right here, and it is Dr. Ian Malcolm, but it's signed by Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. I didn't get to sit there whenever he signed it. I had to run back up to the room. So, but he is just how he is in movies. Like, he sat there and danced in the picture. In the picture we took.
We got to meet him
Yeah.
and everything, but then we got to meet him and everything, but then Gabe had to, go back up to the room for a few minutes, and he just so happened to pop in at his table, and I just jumped over there and got him to autograph it for him.
That's the best pop I have, in my opinion. That's my favorite one. I like the Skyrim series too, and then the Alduin over there, and then we got Dovahkiin. Then I like the 1980s Batman, which is on the other side. I have some Star Wars here and there, and then a few Ghostbusters and other stuff.
So many pops over here, and look, I'm back on it again. It's camera magic. Look at that. So many pops, so many autographs, but we all know the most important thing in here is come on over here. Come on over here. Peep this original artwork out right here. That's Jody Poole. If you watched, I'm just saying, look at that. That's like original, man. That's like, yeah, it was like young Jody Poole. Like, I don't know how old he was. Probably Gabe's age right now, honestly. Yeah, man. Look at that. That's crazy. So he came a long way, if you can't tell.
Gabe likes Gabe is a big Nutcracker fan.
Wait. Here.
Oh, sorry. Gabe is a big Nutcracker fan, so we keep Nutcrackers up all year round. And Russian nesting dolls. Them are two of his favorite things, and just some of his collections that we do. And we've been actually collecting Nutcrackers since he was a kid.
This is an original Ukrainian one that they found at an antique shop, and I have a friend who, for some reason, knows Russian and some other Russian characters, and I asked them what it said, and it's actually like the family surname and their shop and stuff, and when it was made, which I was like, that's pretty cool. We have another one that was made in USSR that Darren tried to steal.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I don't remember what it looked like.
I wonder if I stole it.
Don't think you did. Did you steal it?
I don't remember.
Thief.
I don't remember.
You thief.
I don't remember if I did or not.
Was it a Nutcracker or was it
It was a nesting doll. It was a red one.
It was red?
It was red. But you can see here, I'm pointing my feet. Gabe's got the original PlayStation 2. I think it was mine, maybe. I don't remember.
No, that was Cole's.
Okay, and then there's an Xbox 360. This is his old gaming station and another couch. Oh, yeah. That's right. The Nintendo remake there.
A lot of people play on this TV here.
All right, let's go on back in here. Oh, yeah. Let's go on back in here and we'll talk about some more artwork and stuff. Starting off on this wall here, we have ourselves a Seth Groves piece, and that's a copy. Who did we get the original of that one?
We do not have the original.
No, it wasn't the original. That's right.
Commission.
That's right. Okay.
This is a limited glacy, I think it's called print. Right
This one here?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but this was actually Seth's banner, right?
Yes.
This was Seth's banner he used at his booth. This is a Turok. This is Jody Poole's work here. This is a more modern work from him. We have ourselves some Seth Groves here as well. And these are all originals going down like this, except for these two are not originals. So these ones that are comic covers are originals.
Legos.
Yeah, so many Legos going all the way down. Just
All Lego bins.
yeah, these are all Lego bins over the years.
They're from
They used to be.
from Darren's to Gabe's.
Yeah, these used to be mine actually for when I was younger, and I gave them to Gabe, and he's gathered more and more and more, and they've just gotten more. And I don't really. We don't.
When the kids come over, when everybody comes over, it don't matter, kids or not. We all play Legos up here.
Yeah, so family and whatnot have something to do. We have ourselves up here starting off Ashley Harp.
I guess Ashley too.
Yeah, I don't know. That one may be Ashley Harp as well. I don't know this one.
That's Maddie D. Isn't it?
Is it Maddie D?
Yes.
Yeah, Maddie D.
DeHart, I believe. Maddie DeHart, I believe is what his
I'm
name
not sure of all these here.
No, not Maddie. Not Maddie.
Yeah, okay. We're going to keep on going because I don't know everybody, and I don't want to pronounce people's stuff wrong.
All right.
Just
so I
here,
can tell
here.
you a little bit
Here you go. Hang on. Drill pull
Let me
nose.
tell you some of them. So like this is Lynn Workman here. He's one of my favorite. He just does a phenomenal job. This is Lynn Workman. He does both sides, back and forth covers. This is Jolt and Johnny Lucas done this work for us, and then we have another. I believe this is another Jolt and Johnny. I think so. And then some other originals. We can just come on down. I mean, there's some posters and different things that we like, different shows. I mean, he loves building statues and different things here. This is Ken. I can't think of Ken's last name. Ain't that terrible? Can't remember. No. I can't think of his name either. I got it written down somewhere. Lynn Workman, Seth Groves, Lynn Workman. That's Michael. Michael. I can't remember his name. Yeah, it's Michael Hart, I think.
Getting old.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting old. Anyway, we've got a lot of different ones that we've collected over the years, and just different ones from different people. This one's really a funny one right here. And yeah, like this mask was made. Brandon, aka Rick, made this one for Gabe. We're going to try to get it going, and anyway, just some more things like the Green Hornet prop gun is pretty cool. One of the funniest ones is you can't tell it right here, but this is from Jolt and Johnny Lucas, and it is Deadpool sitting in Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
Darth Vader's.
Yeah.
So he's sitting in Darth Vader's capsule, like on the Death Star. Hold this real quick for me.
Taking a dude.
Yeah, he's his capsule thing that shuts.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And he's on the back side of it. It shows here. Let me show you this. Let's do this. We're gonna show you.
You gonna pull it down?
Let me pull it out. Watch this. This is really cool. So this is
He's gonna pull it out.
This is how we
Oh.
take them off. And so it's so funny because he's on the back side. Darth Vader's on the back side of this cover. As you can see, sitting there drinking a Coke as he's coming back in, he notices that that Deadpool's in there
Doing number 2.
doing a number 2. Anyway, pretty cool.
So while he puts that back in there, who we have here is this Seth Groves here.
Yeah, and Seth and them made a lot of, and Lynn Workman, and
We happened to catch Seth really early on, so we got a lot of his stuff, which is really cool. And we've always seemed to have a little bit going with Seth. He breaks the frame. Oh, wow. I did not expect you to do that in one take there. I have some more Seth here. This is a really cool piece. Actually, this one, if you come up here and look, this is the one that Seth, this is the original too here, right?
yes,
This is the one that Seth prints all the time.
the Black Panther is one of his
Right, this one?
best-selling pieces.
This is one of Seth's best-selling pieces here, and this is one of his best-selling prints. This is huge. Everyone always wants this print here, and there's one other one with what? Yeah, with Gwen in the Spider-Verse. What's his name? Miles Morales with the shoes. The shoes are the big thing with that one there. And I can't see who all these are. Who did the shadow here? Is that
That's Johnny Lucas.
was that Johnny Lucas?
John
John Lucas. Jolton Johnny Lucas. All right, and we come down this way a little bit here. We have that's Ashley Harp there. Lynn Workman did this one here. Yeah, I actually recognize that name there. Who's this? Kimberly Dunaway.
She is also a cosplayer.
And we have, was this as Ashley Harp as well, yeah.
And then you got Candace Daly. Candace did the, let's see, let me make sure Candace did the Civil War right here, right above.
Oh, yeah, Candace did Civil War right up here.
Early on, this is one of her early
Down
pieces.
there. Which one?
The Civil War right by his head.
The Civil War right here by your head is one of Candace's early pieces.
And then this one right here is one of Candace, the Red Hulk.
Down
One
on
of Candace's early pieces.
this one here is also one of Candace's early pieces. This Red Hulk here. Art.
We get buttons from all over the cons and different
Here.
places.
Pins.
They can't hear you. You gotta talk.
Get all kinds of pins on my pin board over there.
We like from different cons and different places.
Loot boxes, cons, anywhere we get them.
Yeah, anywhere we can get.
Anywhere.
Basically anything they find neat and collectible, they collect it. If it's just something they like. Mainly myself, I normally go for the art or Star Wars stuff. They go for the comics and the pops and anything that they find cool and worth collecting. They've got it. This is just a nick in what there actually is. There's so much stuff, and this isn't even the comics.
Sir,
like,
where's your badge?
there's not even any comics. If you actually look right here where all these pops are here down in the bottom, that was solid all the way down, was solid comics at one time. Right. And the slabs were on top, and now he's gone to actual comic storage, and I mean, they were in boxes. They were in boxes, but they're in a storage. They're in storage boxes and put up nicely and organized and alphabetized and everything else now. So they're not just kind of flipping through boxes anymore. Yeah. No. So many comics. So many comics.
This was this is a really cool piece.
He's
One of my childhood.
here. Here you go.
Sorry, one of my childhood friends, Patrick Steger, 903 Wood Designs, I believe is what it is. Anyway, I seen him making some different things, and anyway, I thought, man, that'd be cool for him to make a Punisher once. And anyway, he did that, and he's really cool. Patrick Steger, I believe it is. You know what? It's before he even started putting his. I knew it'd be hard to get that on there again. There it is. Anyway, it's 903 Wood Designs, I believe is what it is on his Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, I know. But I think it's 903 Wood Designs. It's Patrick Steger. He makes those. He makes all kinds of charcuterie. Yes. Anyway,
Charcuterie boards, which is it's where you put the cheese and the meat and the fruit and whatnot.
It's the adult Lunchable.
Yeah, there you go. But
you know the resin pieces that Derek makes. He does some of those too. So yeah.
I think he just broke his statue. Yeah, so he does resin tables and or pieces and artwork like Derek, my buddy Derek, does, that you saw on one of the other episodes. If you haven't seen that episode, make sure you go back and check out the table episode. That's a really cool piece. And hit Derek up. I'm sure they would like to make some more stuff.
This is where we actually started a few years ago. We used to, me and Brandon and Gabe we started out right here. We would open up boxes and different things. And
I'd be sitting up here playing a game, and Dad and Brandon would run up here and start looking at comics like little kids. They're like, "Woo! We're having fun! Woo!" And then they'd randomly run up here and be like, "Hey, we're gonna film today, okay?" I'm like, "All right, okay." Doing a Facebook Live. I'm like, "Okay." No, I didn't wear a shirt.
He did wear a shirt.
I didn't wear a shirt. I was called the Shirtless Comic Kid, and everybody said they were going to buy me a shirt. I have a closet full of them. It's just, it got hot up here. I didn't have air conditioning.
He had air conditioning.
No, I didn't.
What he'd come in, first thing he'd do is he'd strip his clothes off. I'm not lying. He would strip his clothes off. It doesn't matter. When he first came in the house from school, you took what?
I take my shoes off.
You took your shoes off and you took your shirt off and you did everything right there. I mean, you barely had pants on.
Yeah.
I promise. You know that's right.
Yeah.
I wore pants.
It was so bad. You can go back. You can go back and you can ask a lot of our subscribers and stuff like that. I promise you, the ones that were with us early on, they called him the shirtless comic kid because he had
No shirt.
no shirt, and every time we made a video, he would be with no shirt. So yeah,
I think there were like 2 I did.
3, 4. Anyway, the first several episodes we had here.
I mean, in the middle of it, I had some. Just, like
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway,
All right. Well, Gabe, is there anything else you want to say about your cave, Gabe's cave? I certainly wish my cave was this large. It's not. It's a single. I have a small. Gabe says I have a Death Star. If you didn't hear him, I have a small office with a computer.
you have a pretty cool.
Mine's cool. Not gonna lie, but I just need more space.
It's more modern.
Racing simulator.
I do.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Well, Gabe, is there anything else you want to say about it?
His is called Darren's Death Star, and it's more of a modern look.
It is.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess they have nothing else to say about the cave right now, so we'll see you in a minute.
Hey, how are you?
We're certainly glad you came here along the real cave tour.
Wonderful weather.
This is the real cave tour.
What? What was that? What was that?
Anyways, I can't even do it anymore. I don't even know what voice I was doing. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, this is the real cave tour of the original cave where Gabe used to wear no shirts, probably no shoes, and probably no pants. This is his room.
He had pants. He was just considered the shirtless comic kid with me and
I
Brandon.
guarantee you had shorts on.
Yeah, he had shorts on.
Yeah, this
You're
guy
right.
had pants on.
No, you had shorts.
Yeah,
Most of you had
anyways,
shorts.
doesn't matter. Gabe used to not wear a shirt. He was the shirtless comic kid. This is where it all started. This is kind of an homage to the original Gabe's Cave with everybody except for Brandon, because Brandon went looking for a sandwich in the woods 3 or 4 days ago. He didn't tell us what kind or where he was going, but he's gone.
And Uncle Nasty's looking for Bigfoot.
Brandon, come home.
Yeah, Uncle Nasty is out looking for Bigfoot right now. We also don't know where he is. So you have the 3 of us today, which is okay because this is the Rosson's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
anyways. So, with that being said, we are glad you came along and hope you enjoyed it. But it's time. It's time
To give stuff
to
away.
give some stuff away.
Who are we giving away?
Gabe, who are we giving away?
Jay Punch.
Jody Poole.
Jody Poole. Yeah, we're giving away Jody Poole, which is actually one of the artists, as you're about to see, and our uncle. That is my mom's brother.
You probably saw some of his work, like the comic
Last
over
week.
there.
Yeah. You got to see his work last
You
week.
got to see his work last week, but today you got to see the dinosaur and the Turok, but not the stuff at my house. I have the cool stuff that I stole.
He's gonna help
from
with
Jody.
the mask.
Oh, and he's gonna help paint the mask over here as well, the dragon mask from Skyrim.
Yeah, I also have a Venom mask that I'm going to get him to paint.
Yeah, he's gonna airbrush, which you'll see that later on. Brandon is like the master of 3D printing right now, and he's 3D printing everybody a mask, which is kind of cool. So
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's a hobby or an obsession, but it's cool.
Absolutely.
both,
Yeah.
both.
Maybe
All
that's
right.
where he's at.
Oh no, maybe he 3D printed a sandwich, and that's what's taking him so long
Maybe he broke his teeth
on the 3D printed sandwich.
on the 3D printed sandwich.
Oof, that's all I gotta say.
He probably 3D
Someone should
printed a
tell him.
Krabby Patty.
Not to eat plastic.
Yeah.
Anyways, Gabe, find us some winners for Jody's cards. The enthusiasm. So congratulations to the winners, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And where's that loot box? Probably on Gabe's forehead. It's on Gabe's forehead. Anyways, moral of the story is it's time to give away some more cards, and congratulations to those. But before we give away the cards, I want to just say it. Make sure you email us. If you just won one of these awesome, awesome cards, please send us an email.
Quit tapping on that table.
No.
Our viewers, our subscribers say quit tapping on the table. Don't do that. That hurts their ears.
Hurts Chris's ears. I'm sorry, Chris.
Seriously, if you would, please, if you're one of our subscribers, go ahead and email us your address. We keep your contact information. Therefore, if you win, it's so much easier for us to get it out, and it don't hold up progress, because what happens is if you win first place, we don't have your information. Second and third and fourth and fifth have to wait till you decide that you want to either not participate or until you may send us, several days later. So it'd be great for you to at least go ahead and send us your email at gabescave13@gmail.com.
Yeah, gabescave13@gmail. That's right. You should add it first. I was like, wait a minute. No. Yeah, that's right.
gabescave13@email.com. It's probably right here.
Email.com.
Right, it's right here, right beside. It may be right in front of that crush.
Anyways. Gabe says, do it, like Palpatine. So now it is actually time to give away.
No.
Or this
time to meet the
meet
artist.
the artist. That's right. I was going to say meet. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
This week, let's meet the artist.
This season, as you know, we're actually talking with the artist, so you can see them, you can meet them as well. Because there's several of them that I haven't actually talked to in person, and Dan is one of them. Even though I talk to him all the time on Facebook Messenger, I've never actually had the pleasure of speaking with him in person, and now you get to as well. So, hey Dan.
Hello. How we doing?
Good. And so we'll start off here with some questions, and the first one is, what will be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
STDs probably.
Oh.
You get herpes and you gonorrhea.
Oh man. All right. All right.
Was that good?
I mean, yeah, I'm there with you. All right, I get you. How long does it take to draw one of your cards?
Yeah, probably about an hour to an hour and a half. I'm not overly precious with them. With me spray painting and working big, that's kind of the discipline I've got. But then to work small, I've got to be a bit more precious over it and take my time. I think it's interesting to jump from doing such huge, big murals to something so small, like condensed to like a postcard size, not even postcard, business card size. Yeah, I'd say the quickest one's probably about an hour and a half, and the slowest probably about 3.5 hours.
For sure. And it's kind of cool because, like you just said, you are a spray paint artist, and anybody that has looked you up after seeing season 1, because we have talked about you a lot, you like you said, you work murals, you work big, and I keep up with you on Facebook and a lot of cool artwork there. And it was cool seeing you go from that to, and I don't know if you've ever done it before or not, before we sent out series 1, to a card size, trading card or business card sized, the 3x2 or whatever it is, seeing you go from big spray paint down to something small. And they were all so different. They weren't like traditional artwork. They were a bit wild, something that I would think that someone who spray paints for a living would do. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting way because I find with what I do, whether I'm spray painting or whether I'm doing some traditional or I'm tattooing or whatever, it all feeds each other. So I might find something with spray paint, like with a color or with a technique that I think, I'll see if I can do that but smaller, maybe work with an airbrush or try with a highlighter and see if I can recreate that. And I don't know, it's fun to experiment, I think. Being mixed media kind of has that allowance for experimentation a little bit.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Maybe we can, when we have our new office, I don't know, this is kind of I just thought of this. Maybe when we have our new office built at some point, we have Gabe's Cave Studio built, you can just like come mural the wall for us. That'd be cool.
I'd love it. Fly me out, man. I'm desperate to travel and to paint in different countries. I'd love that, man. I'll crash on the couch. I'll sleep on your kitchen floor. I don't mind.
The kitchen floor sleeper. That's right.
I don't care. I'll do it, man.
Gabe, what you think? You want to have a mural the whole side of the wall? Gabe says yes. He's right here.
Let's do it, man. You know, New Year coming up. Once all the COVID bollocks is finished with, we could just do it. I'm up for that. Fly me out. Let's do it.
Awesome. All right, next question is here is, can you tell us about the cards and what inspired you to create them? And while you do that, I am going to lay some of them out here so you can we can talk about them together. You're not going to be able to see them because we have actually on my laptop the way that we had to do this. So
that's cool.
I'm just going to
I've got them saved somewhere. I've got them saved on my PC, but if you name what they are, I can probably jog my memory and figure out how I did it.
All right, so we'll start off here with we've got a Venom, and it's fantastic. And I see that you've actually kind of changed your art style here from Series 1. Series 1 was I don't know what to call it. It was like chaotic, but it was really cool at the same time. It was different. Like I said, it was different than everyone else's. And you knew, like I knew immediately. Even on these, like I picked these up and I was like, that's Dan Walls. I didn't have to look at the back and see because we kept all these in like a big box this time. And I started flipping them over and everything. No, I mean I don't even remember what car was at the front. It was one of these other ones here, and it was just like I picked it up immediately. That's Dan Walls. I didn't have to look.
Yeah, I think I use a lot of like thick black lines in everything that I do. There's a lot of thick black lines and bold colors, like UV colors. I'm really into like glow in the dark stuff because I think season 1 we did a lot with black light. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of spraying them with like UV spray paint, then working over with black, and then like painting them again with model paint or whatever I can get hold of, acrylic. I'm very, very like mixed media. I like to use all sorts of things. Tipex pens. I like to use crayon. All sorts of stuff I can find. Like I just go for it and see what happens.
And that's kind of what I was saying is like a bit chaotic because I know it's not just your typical Copics and fine point pens. It's different. Like like I said, like you said, spray paints and I didn't even know you used crayons, but still like that type of thing is.
Whatever I can find, really. I like to have fun and just mess about. I think that's the essence of it. People do like say, "Oh, you're a graffiti artist," because I do use spray cans. I do have them, and I use a lot of them. But I'm more mixed media. I was trained as a fine artist, so my teacher was like, "Just use whatever you want and make some marks and see what happens. See what you like to do." And I was like, "Okay," so I did it.
Right, and I would expect nothing else from a graffiti artist.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just saying, you work big, I'm just saying. So like I said, Venom was first here. We have ourselves a Bandit here, and I think you actually, I don't know if you did that one like because of me or what, or maybe you just did that because you like it as well. But I have a Bandit jacket in my office, autographed by Burt Reynolds. That's not something that you're gonna come by anymore. Really cool, really cool.
Your old man might have tipped me off. Sorry, my dog wants to be out.
Right. So this one is near and dear to me. I don't know. It's fantastic. And you you messaged me like 4 times over the summer, like hey, or whenever it was that you were sitting in the back, hey, did you get them in yet? And I was like, yeah, we got them in, but I wanted to wait to talk about it until now. So
I was excited for you to see it. I wanted to see it.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I saw it first. As soon as you drew it, I saw it on either social or you sent a picture of it. I don't remember, but it was it's fantastic. I love it.
No, you're very welcome, dude.
We have ourselves a Stitch, but he's like Elvis Stitch, I think.
Yeah, I asked my fans. I have quite a lot of fans who I do mural work for on canvases, and one of the girls was like, "Oh, do a Stitch." I tattooed a Stitch on it years ago. I used to tattoo, and I tattooed a Stitch and a Lilo on her, and she loves it. So she gave me that idea, and I thought I'll do something a bit different to like Rogue Trooper or Batman or Venom or whatever. I'll do something like, a bit fun, and I thought I'll just do Stitch and see what happens. And that's one of my favorites off the set, actually.
It's different, like you said, and I like whenever artists do their own thing, not just the typical Star Wars or typical Marvel or DC. Do something wild. Do your favorite childhood character. I don't care.
Yeah, why not?
Do something wild, and we've seen a couple wild ones this series already. So, we have here. I don't know what this is actually. It is just straight graffiti, and I'm holding this upside down actually.
Yeah, I
I
just
think.
wrote. I thought I'd just write Gabe's Cave. It's on the side. It's a side piece.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. I see it. I
Yeah,
see it. I see it.
yeah. It's like it's more of a hand style piece that I thought because you never really get anything kind of written on the cards. I just want it to be different again, and
Oh, I
be an
see. Okay, so Gabe's Cave and it says subscribe.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. That's neat. I
So
haven't seen that. That's cool.
I had one at the end, and I was like, I don't know what to draw, so I know what I'll do. I'll do a Gabe's Cave tag, see what happens. It's just
Awesome.
put it in.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably Gabe's favorite. The bold and brash. The bold. Gabe
More
has
like
a shirt
belongs
that
in
he
the
wears.
trash.
What's that?
More like belongs in the trash.
Yeah. Gabe has a shirt that he wears all the time, and it looks like an art piece and everything. It's got like the bold and brash down here on the side and everything else. So.
Got artist Squidward tentacles, and it says "Bold and Brash" is the title.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we have. Go ahead.
Sorry, when a few episodes after I sent that, Gabe was wearing the shirt, and I was like, yes, he'll get the reference. He'll know the crack.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know if you saw him wearing the shirt or what.
Yeah, I was like, yes, he'll get it. I thought it was really cool. Like it synced up perfectly.
That is funny. All right, next we have. I'm not entirely sure everybody on here. This may be is that a storm?
That storm, yeah.
All right, we have a storm here. It's a really cool storm.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta make sure that they're in focus here.
We have was that what is his name that lives in the trash can?
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch.
He's my favourite. I love Jim Henson and I love puppets, and I've made a few puppets, and I went to a music festival dressed as Oscar the Grouch. I got a trash can, a big green suit and helmet.
Do you have a picture of that?
What's that?
Do you have a picture of yourself dressed up?
I do. I'll send it to you. I've got it. It was for a friend's birthday party, and I just kept wearing it constantly every time I went out to somewhere, music festivals, parties, whatever. I just thought,
yeah, we need to see that. We need to see that. That's gonna go on the story. We need to see that.
I spent ages building it, so I was like, well, I'm not going to just wear it once for Halloween. I'm going to wear it all the time. So whenever there was an occasion, it was Oscar the Grouch.
For sure. All right, we have I don't. Oh, wait a minute! I didn't even see this one. We have a V. That's V for Vendetta. Yeah, Guy Fawkes mask. I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, I love Alan Moore. His stuff's amazing.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. That's awesome. And we have who is the blue guy? Is that Nightcrawler?
That is Rogue Trooper from 2000 AD. You guys probably don't get a lot of stuff other than Judge Dredd over in America.
Okay.
I'll show you. I collect comics anyway, and there's a lot of British ones that I want to show you guys. But that is Rogue Trooper, the first appearance of Rogue Trooper.
All right.
So he's a really cool kind of character, like sort of like a space marine, like set in the 2000 AD universe. This is his first appearance, and it's printed on terrible newspaper like most British comics. But
that's like a whole nother. That's like a whole nother market we haven't even gotten into. I don't think. Maybe they have, but I didn't know that. But now I do. That's awesome.
I've got a lot of UK versions of American comics as well, like first appearance of Wolverine, kind of the British Hulk 181. Loads of Spider-Man. Well, I'm actually trying to sell a lot of it, so if anyone wants to buy anything, hit me up.
Hey, there you go. I'm not sure who this one is. It's the woman with the blonde hair.
Oh, Chris from Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Okay, all right. Is this the original Blade Runner?
Yeah, Daryl Hannah. Yeah, in the original Blade Runner.
I've seen it one time and it was extremely weird. I have not seen it a second time. I probably should go back and watch it again now that I know what's going on. I did watch the second one. I liked the second one a lot.
Yeah, the second one's great as well, yeah.
And I think I need to go back and watch the first one again.
Yeah, the first one, I think there was an actor's strike, so the art department got like another 6 months to build the world and all the costumes and the makeup, and it's just, I don't know, it's really like a rich environment. I love Blade Runner's environment and its lore. It's just so cool.
Cyberpunk.
Like,
it's very cyberpunk, and I love that.
Very cyberpunk, I mean, yeah, very noir.
That style, yeah. Blade Runner and a Ghost in the Shell type of feel.
Yeah,
too.
definitely,
I like that.
definitely.
Next card here we have is a thing. The Thing.
That was the first one that I did. I wanted to do orange and green. I just had a real thing for doing orange and green, and I was looking through and I saw the thing as well. That's actually perfect just to do a big orange monster. So
For sure. And I don't know this one either. The guy in the suit with the sword.
oh, that's Speedy, the one of the samurai pizza cats. That was another one that a friend of mine. I asked people what would you like to see on the cards, and a friend of mine said, "Oh, I'll do a samurai pizza cat." It's a weird like anime from when I was a kid. Like those three cats that were samurais and they deliver pizza. Bizarre.
Yeah, I would say I don't know that one. Definitely don't know. I'll have to check that one out. Next we have what looks to be a Thor but a frog version.
Yeah, Throg.
Throg.
Throg, yeah. Thor gets turned into a frog in one of a couple of issues, and there's another one where a bit of Mjolnir lands in a pond, and a guy gets turned into a frog version of Thor. And I just think it's ridiculous and fun, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a frog.
That is ridiculous. Throg. I didn't know that, but now I do.
Yeah, Throg, yeah.
And we have ourselves a Poison Ivy here.
Yeah. She's hot. I love Poison Ivy.
And this is actually like a 3D card. So like, I don't know what you used on here, but like her outfit and like the little leaves are actually they have texture. So I don't know if you.
Yeah, I collect miniatures. I paint miniatures like Warhammer and D&D kind of miniatures, and I got this tiny little punch that punches out leaves. And I thought when I got it, I was like, this would be really cool to do something with for like bases of models. And I had loads of these little green leaves left over. I thought, you know what? I bet I could do an ivy and just paint it like nude, and then just like stick them over the top.
So do you build D&D or Warhammer sets, and do you play Warhammer?
I used to play Warhammer. I had a 40k orc army, but I ended up like selling it on because I moved around a lot when I was at uni, and I've moved different houses. I didn't have time to like pursue the hobby. But with D&D, my brother plays, and I make the occasional miniature. I have friends who are really good miniature painters who I hang out with and airbrush with and learn stuff from. But yeah, I mean, this is one guy that I've got like a Minotaur kind of guy.
That's cool.
So you can see that there, the Minotaur. Got blue beach glass at the bottom to make like icicles and stuff. So yeah, I like to experiment and try different things with 3D and 2D. So there you go.
Cool. Actually, my uncle, one of the artists for the series 2, Jody, and he's comments on it regularly, watches the show. And I want to say he hasn't been on the show, but he's going to be on an episode at some point here. We'll probably end up doing his artist spotlight like in person here. But he also does he does paints, pens, markers, and he like sculpts and builds and dioramas and paints little miniatures and everything else. And he's been trying to get me to play Warhammer with him. I'm like, I don't know, maybe, but he's big into that too. So
yeah, the rules are a bit complicated, but I think once you're into it, you're into it. You know,
right.
There's the side of like creating the models and painting them, then there's the side of actual gaming and like learning the rules. And I went down the more artistic side of it.
And that's what he is. He's not necessarily playing. He plays or played, but he's more along the lines, I just want to paint all these miniatures just to have them because they're really cool.
That's it. Yeah, to have a really cool army and build it from scratch.
And you always, I guess you always know, like if you were to show up to a tournament and you see like, there's either like the guy that just like hodgepodged his together and he's like real into the rules, and then there's the dude who like, I'm just here to show off my really cool army because I'm more into the art side than I am
that's it. Yeah, that's why I had orcs, because the orcs you can just bash stuff together and stick spikes on it and make it red, and it's an orc vehicle, and it's an orc thing, and they were really good to just convert and play with.
Right. I think he plays the original Warhammer, and he's like the lizard man, I think.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool to see another artist on here that does that as well. And our last one here, I believe, is from Akira.
Yes, Tetsuo from Akira.
Okay.
Big fan of like Akira. I've got one of the original posters, and it was just groundbreaking. It was a fantastic, amazing movie to think like it was all hand drawn, like you know.
Right, and that's one of the original like animes, big ones like that too, right? And forgive me, anime people out there. I watch a little bit here and there, but I've always thought that one was neat. I just haven't watched it. So
Oh, it's great. It's like I say, if you're into like the Blade Runner kind of universe and cyberpunk stuff like that, I mean, anything like that, like Neo Tokyo, is just like just amazing. The lights and how everything moves and how cool it is. I mean, it influenced me growing up. I'm an '80s kid anyway, so it was just from there.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
just influenced my art and where things go, and I just love it.
I love the Ghost Runner anime. I like the movie too, but I like the original 1994 or whatever it was. I
Yeah.
really like that one as well. But fantastic cards here. I like the Smokey and the Bandit and the Guy Fawkes V for Vendetta. I didn't even notice you did that one. I love that movie though, so I actually watched it again the other night.
Yeah, well, Smokey's yours and Golden Brash is Gabe's, so anybody else can just have at it.
Wait, did you say this one's Smokey's mine and Bolden Brash is Gabe's?
That's it, mate. Yeah, the presents for you guys.
Oh, well, we're gonna show them off well, we can't show them off on here. We showed them, but I guess these are set aside. I'm sorry, viewers. Those are ours. We'll fight you for them.
No problem,
man. Gabe's over here like, can't take my Bolden Brash.
man.
He's over here with a timer and making sure that we don't get too carried away over here. But we do have a couple more questions here.
Go for it.
All right, what's more important, the story or the art in the comic?
That's a hard one because there's such great stories but terrible art, and it's the other way around. I'd say the art because I am an artist, and I think the pictures should kind of tell the story anyway. They can do a whole lot of like emoting with faces and the way you draw gestures and movements. Art's more important than the story.
I'm there with you. I think people collect comics not because of the story but because of the art.
Absolutely.
And I'm more of I can appreciate art. I know I can't do it. I'm not the world's greatest at it, so I know what it takes to be good at it. So I really appreciate artwork, and I really like. That's why I collect it. I don't collect it because of a name or because of a dollar sign. I collect it because I like it, and I would say I would agree with you. The art in a comic is certainly, to me, more important as well.
Yeah, it's got to say something about the artist and the viewer. It's got to relate. Like if you're looking in a gallery, or if you're looking at a wall, or if you're looking at a comic or anything, it says something about you. It relates to you somehow. I think that's the sign of good writing and good artwork. Really, if it needs to do something for you, I think.
For sure. Next question here is: what medium do you prefer using?
It depends on what I'm doing, really. Like if I'm doing a big wall, spray paint, obviously. But if I'm, writing something, I prefer to use like a big thick marker, or I don't know. I'm mixed media. It's very, very hard to say whether I go traditional and go with tiny little brushes and use, I don't know. I don't like oil paint. Oil paint sucks. Other than that, I'm happy to play with all sorts of things.
My wife wants to learn how to use oil paints, but she hates it because she's not patient enough.
Oh, it takes forever to dry. It's expensive. Acrylic does whatever oil paint can do. Oil paint sucks. I hate it.
But the one thing about oil paint is, if you know you have something big and done in oil paints, you know the patience and time it took into doing it.
Well, it's just patience and time. Time for it to dry. It takes forever to bloody dry, but you can do it with acrylic and it dries in seconds.
Right.
It dries in seconds, so time. We move on. We're not in the dark ages anymore. We don't have to use oil paint. That's all I'm saying. If it works for you guys at home, by all means, go ahead, but not for me.
Note, take note, Dan Walls does not do oil paint, so if you ask for permission, he's not going to do oil paint.
Sucks.
All right, last question here. Does Clark Kent put on a costume to become Superman, or does Superman put on a costume to become Clark Kent?
Superman puts on the costume to become Clark Kent. I love that bit in Kill Bill 2 when the late, great David Carradine said that, and I was like, you know what, you're onto something there. It's a very different way of looking at Superman. I'm like, yeah, it's totally true. Because he's always Superman. But he has to dull himself down and be, appear weak as Clark Kent. So, yeah, I'll go with that one, yeah.
I agree. Well, that is all the questions, and I want to say all the time we have today. So thank you again for coming on, and I'm sure the viewers will thank you as well. And go ahead and plug your socials so you can say it, and we'll have it on here.
Okay, I'm Dan Walls from Illumination Wall Art. You can find me all on the social medias, Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook. I run a legal graffiti wall called Bish Vegas Legal Graph, and I'm currently working on a comic book with Never City Creations. It's called Murals. I will show you some of this guy's work real quick because I know I haven't got much time. Lucius Michael Copsey, his current book is Match Girl, and that's Never City Creations, and I'm Dan Walls from Illumination Wall Art.
What a fantastic bunch of cart. My goodness. I say fantastic a lot, don't I?
You say fantastic all the
Jeez.
time.
Wow, phenomenal.
Wonderful weather we're having.
Wonderful.
That's my word. Phenomenal is my word.
Magic.
Fantastic's your word.
No, neat is his word.
Neat.
No.
Neat is his word.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
What a bunch of beautiful cards. My goodness.
Fantastic. We're going to make a shirt. We're going to make a shirt with Darren's picture on it, and it's going to be pointing and say they're fantastic.
You said fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fantastic. Anyways, we love the cards. I hope you love them too. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. You hit that notification bell so you can be informed when our next video pops up. And our next video may be live, so you never know. So make sure you hit the bell to get notified on next week's video. It may be live. It may not be live. You never really know with us.
Tell us what you liked in the original cave.
Yeah, tell us what you liked
If you
in this
see
original
anything-
cave. If there's
If you see
anything,
anything that you like, tell us about it.
if there's anything that you just saw that just stood out to you, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
if there's anything else you want us to add to the cave.
We don't have room.
Yeah, like an original UNSC Pelican
A what?
or the Razor Crest, life size.
Yes. Yeah, I'll take it. Just have it hanging off the side of the house.
That's right.
We tried to put Silver Surfer in here.
Yeah, he didn't fit. Actually,
didn't
his
fit it.
head. There
His
may be a
head-
mark right here on the ceiling where right there on the ceiling where his head bonked it, and we realized he's not going to fit.
Yeah, he's
so he
not.
went in the studio
His
until we
fingers
can get a
scraped it.
bigger studio.
His fingers, and we tried to do everything we could. We tried to smash it down.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, until we get a bigger studio, he's going to just kind of hang out there.
Yeah,
We even suggested cutting a hole in the ceiling.
we did.
That's a terrible idea.
I know.
No, I didn't.
No, you said that's the only thing that you're going to be able to do.
But I didn't say do it. I just
And Dad
said,
was like, we can do that.
let me go get
It's
the
Silver
router real
Surfer.
quick. Let me go get the router.
It's Silver Surfer, man. Come on.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in with us. We're going to get out of here and eat some food.
Yes, sir.
So, Gabe, hit him with it.
Bye.